Beloved soul, the angels are speaking to you now. We come to you not by chance but by divine timing, because you've been asking why love feels so complicated. You've felt the warmth of your soulmate's heart, yet the coldness of the people around them. And you've wondered, why does their family act this way? Listen carefully, beloved. Heaven says, their family's behavior is not a punishment, it's a test. A test designed by the divine to reveal the truth about this connection. And before this message ends, you will understand why this test was written for you. So stay with us, because what you're about to hear will not just explain their actions. It will set you free from the confusion that has been weighing your spirit. But first, take a deep breath. You are safe here. You are surrounded by love, light, and angelic protection. The energy of heaven moves around you now, whispering you are not alone. Beloved one, we see how you've questioned yourself. You've asked, did I do something wrong? Why does their family not accept me? You've replayed conversations in your head, trying to find the moment when things changed. But the truth is, it wasn't you. You carry a light that their family doesn't understand. Your energy awakens something deep within them, a reflection they're not ready to face. And sometimes when the divine sends a pure connection into the world, it shakes everything that's built on fear or control. You didn't cause the conflict, your love revealed it. Stay with us, because later in this message we will reveal what heaven wants you to do next, how to respond without losing your peace. But first you must understand the purpose. This connection between you and your soulmate is ancient. It was written long before this life began. And when two souls like yours come together, the universe tests the strength of that bond, not to destroy it, but to purify it. Their family's resistance is part of that purification. It's the fire that shows whether love can stand against judgment, misunderstanding, and fear. Beloved, heaven is watching how you react. Not because you're being judged, but because your heart is being refined. Can you still love even when you are not loved back? Can you stay kind, even when you are misunderstood? That's the true test of divine love. Pause for a moment and feel the angels around you now. They are touching your shoulders gently, reminding you, you are not fighting against people, you are facing energy. Energy that is afraid to lose control. Energy that doesn't understand your purpose in their loved one's life. But heaven does. Before we continue, take a moment to show gratitude to heaven, and if this message is speaking to your soul, comment, I receive this message below. It helps the energy of light flow stronger through you. And beloved, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because heaven is using this space to reach you again and again. When you share this video, you're spreading light where confusion once lived. Now, listen carefully. There will come a moment soon when the truth about their family will be revealed. A truth that may break illusions but will also bring healing. And heaven says you must be ready for it, because this test will show not only who they are, but who you are becoming. Their behavior might make you feel unwanted. It might make you doubt your worth. But the divine truth is this: their rejection is not a reflection of your value. It's a reflection of their unhealed pain, and your light, your presence, triggers what they've tried to hide. You were sent into their lives not to fit in but to awaken. Your love is the mirror that reveals what's still asleep in their hearts. That's why heaven says, don't fight back with anger. Respond with grace, because grace is the language of divine warriors. You see, beloved, heaven never sends pain without purpose, and though it hurts to feel unaccepted, what's being built here is something eternal. The love between you and your soulmate is being trained to survive storms, because its destiny is great. When the divine prepares two souls for sacred union, the test always begins with misunderstanding. Later, you will understand why heaven allowed certain words to be spoken, certain walls to be built. Because those very moments will become the evidence of your strength, and when their family finally sees the truth, they will remember how you handled it. They will remember your calm. They will remember your kindness. And that's how heaven turns enemies into witnesses of divine love. Beloved one, if these words are touching your heart, Give thanks by supporting our channel through Super Thanks. Every offering helps us continue to share these angelic messages with souls around the world. Your love energy keeps this mission alive. And as we move deeper into this message, heaven will reveal something sacred. The hidden role your soulmate's family plays in your spiritual growth. Because even their rejection has meaning in your divine story. Stay open. Stay listening. Heaven is not done speaking yet. Beloved soul, the angels continue to speak. Stay close now. Because what comes next is the part many hearts never hear. The why behind it all. Why would heaven allow such resistance, such pain, when love feels so pure? Listen carefully, because this truth will shift your entire understanding of what's happening around you. Every soul that enters your life plays a sacred role. And that includes their family. Yes, even the ones who seem to reject you, the ones who gossip, the ones who pretend not to see your worth. They are all part of the divine story. Their purpose isn't to destroy your connection, but to reveal what still needs healing. Sometimes heaven uses opposition to test the roots of love, not to weaken it, but to help it grow deeper. If every door opened easily, your faith would never be stretched. If everyone approved, your bond would never learn endurance. And if love came without resistance, it would remain a feeling, not a force. Beloved, the divine plan doesn't create pain without purpose. Each tear you've cried has been counted. Each silent prayer you whispered after being misunderstood has reached the throne of heaven. And heaven's answer has always been, hold on. There's more happening than you see. Their family's behavior isn't random. It's spiritual. You were brought into their lineage to stir the energy, to awaken old patterns that have been hidden for generations. The same walls that once divided their ancestors are being touched by your presence. Your light is exposing shadows that no one dared to face before. That's why it feels uncomfortable. Because you're not fighting a person, you're healing a bloodline. This is why heaven says, don't take their actions personally. When they push you away, they are reacting to the light that's challenging their comfort zone. You represent change. And change frightens those who are still living under the illusion of control. There will be moments when you'll want to walk away. Moments when silence feels safer than love. But heaven whispers, do not close your heart. Because this test isn't about how they treat you. It's about whether you'll keep shining, even when surrounded by misunderstanding. Beloved one, heaven is proud of how far you've come. You could have turned bitter, but instead you've chosen patience. You could have fought back, but instead you prayed. And those prayers, oh, those prayers, have moved mountains in the unseen. Later in this message, you will understand what heaven is preparing through this storm. It's bigger than reconciliation, bigger than approval, it's about transformation. Your love is about to be the bridge that heals not only two hearts, but two families. Stay with us, beloved, because the next revelation will open your eyes to why you were chosen for this divine assignment. But before that, breathe. Place your hand over your heart and whisper, I choose love. That simple act creates ripples in the spirit. It invites peace into the places where pain has tried to live. And if these words are helping your heart heal, let us know in the comments below. Your message helps other souls feel seen too. Don't forget to subscribe, because heaven uses this space to speak directly to you again and again. And beloved, if you feel guided, support our channel through Super Thanks. It helps us continue to spread divine messages that awaken hearts across the world. Now listen carefully. This is important. Your soulmate's family was not sent to you as a punishment. They were sent as a mirror reflecting the love you've learned to give and the wounds you've yet to heal. When they misunderstand you, heaven invites you to respond with wisdom. When they judge you, heaven asks you to forgive silently, because each time you do, your energy rises above the cycle they're still trapped in. And when your vibration shifts, everything around you begins to align. Beloved, there will come a moment when your soulmate will have to choose, not between you and their family, but between fear and truth. That choice will be the turning point of this story. And heaven says when that day comes, your calm will be your victory. Because love that endures pressure becomes unbreakable. Heaven is not asking you to fight for attention or prove your worth. You already carry divine approval. The ones who cannot see it yet are simply blindfolded by their own pain. But remember, even blindness can be healed when love is patient enough to wait. Later in this message, Heaven will reveal how to protect your energy, how to love without losing yourself, and how to stand in peace while everything around you shakes. Because that is the secret of divine warriors. They love, but they never lose their center. Beloved soul, don't run from this test. You were chosen because you are strong enough to pass it. Heaven trusts you with this mission, because your spirit is anchored in. Beloved one, Heaven has watched you listen with an open heart, and now the angels say it is time to understand the final piece. The purpose of this divine test. You were never meant to fight for love. You were meant to become love. And every challenge you faced with your soulmate's family was Heaven's way of teaching you what divine love truly means. It's patient when it's ignored. It's gentle when it's misunderstood. It's strong enough to walk away in peace, yet soft enough to forgive when the door reopens. Heaven says, the storm was never between you and them. It was between love and fear. And love has already won. You see, beloved, the universe allowed this resistance because your connection wasn't just about romance. It was about awakening. You were sent into that family's path to break an old pattern. Generations before them built walls of pride, silence, and unhealed wounds. But when you came, light entered those walls. Your kindness, your compassion, even your tears, they began to heal what time had ignored. That's why you felt such pressure, because Heaven trusted you to carry transformation where others could not. And now, the angels whisper, you have passed the test. Even if they still don't understand you, even if they never say thank you, the heavens saw your heart. You stayed soft in a hard place. You chose faith when rejection called your name, and that choice changed everything in the spirit. Soon you will notice shifts. Someone in their family will begin to see the truth. An apology may come, or a quiet change in energy. It may not look dramatic, but you'll feel it. Peace returning where chaos once lived. Because when one soul chooses love over bitterness, Heaven realigns everything around them. Beloved, you didn't lose. You elevated. And now your soulmate's path is being cleared. The confusion, the hesitation, the divided loyalties, all of it is being lifted by divine timing. The angels say, the same family that once resisted you will one day speak of your light with respect. For truth always rises even when delayed. But remember, your task is not to wait for their approval. Your task is to keep shining, to keep walking in peace, and to stay open to divine flow. Because Heaven rewards hearts that choose forgiveness over pride. Beloved soul, place your hand over your heart and whisper, I release the pain, I keep the lesson, and I trust Heaven's plan. Those words unlock healing, for you, for your soulmate, and even for their family. Because forgiveness is not weakness. It's spiritual authority. Now listen, Heaven wants you to know. A new chapter is unfolding. The weight that's been on your heart is lifting. Your connection is being rewritten in light, and what's ahead is not just reconciliation, it's restoration. The kind of peace that comes only after passing through fire. So hold your head high, beloved. You did not come this far to be broken. You came to be crowned. Every silent night of prayer, every time you bit your tongue to keep peace, every tear you wiped alone, Heaven counted them. And now the angels rejoice, for you have completed the lesson of unconditional love. Before this message ends, take a moment to share your gratitude below. Write in the comments, I choose love over fear. Your words send ripples of light to thousands of other souls walking the same road. And beloved, if this message has touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let these angelic messages continue to guide you, because Heaven speaks again and again through this space. And if you feel guided, support this mission of light through super thanks. Your generosity helps keep the message of divine love reaching souls across the world. You are part of this angelic work. your faith, your kindness, your energy. Now close your eyes for a moment. Feel the warmth of divine presence wrapping around you. The angels whisper your name with love. They remind you that you were never alone, not even for a second. Every moment of confusion was watched with compassion. Every test was measured with grace, and now the heavens smile. The test is complete. The lesson is love. And your heart, stronger, wiser, and more radiant, will lead the way forward. Go in peace, beloved, for heaven has seen your faith, and it is enough. You have passed the test of true love, and what comes next is your blessing.